The future has always fascinated filmmakers. Sci-fi movies give us a glimpse into what could happen, but some films make us question if the future is really something to look forward to. Here are sci-fi movies that do just that. The Road. You want grim? Oh, we've got grim. The Road is a harrowing journey of a man and his son in a post-apocalyptic world devoid of almost all life. Society has collapsed, and cannibalistic groups roam the barren landscape. The duo, played by Viggo Mortensen and Cody Smith-McPhee, tries to head south for warmer weather and maybe, just maybe, a shred of hope. Equilibrium. Imagine a future where emotions are banned, art is destroyed, and you get daily injections to suppress feelings. Welcome to Equilibrium, the future's version of a dull party that never ends. The society in this film decided emotions cause wars. They're not wrong, and so they outlawed them. Christian Bale plays an enforcer who starts skipping his emotion-suppressing shots and rediscovers what it feels like to, well, feel. A Scanner Darkly. A future dominated by drug addiction and government surveillance. Sounds delightful, right? That's what A Scanner Darkly is selling. Set in a not-so-distant future, the film presents a grim forecast of substance abuse and invasive surveillance technology. Robert Downey Jr., Woody Harrelson, and Keanu Reeves put on masterful performances, but the future they portray is more like a perpetual hangover than a bright dawn. Repo, the genetic opera. This dystopian future is filled with singing and organ repossession. Repo, the genetic opera, showcases a future where organ failure is commonplace, and so is financing new ones. Just don't miss your payments, or the repo man will come to repossess your organs, right out of your body. To top it all off, this bizarre rock opera horror film has Paris Hilton among its cast. Says something, right? Idiocracy. Ever thought to yourself, the future couldn't possibly get any dumber? Well, hold Mike Judge's beer because Idiocracy goes for gold in the dystopian Olympics dumbness category. When an average Joe wakes up 500 years in the future, he finds himself as the smartest person in a world filled with utter stupidity. The film isn't subtle. The president is a former pro wrestler, and people water crops with a sports drink because it has electrolytes. It's a laugh-out-loud commentary on anti-intellectualism that's equal parts hilarious and horrifying. If this is the future, maybe we should all start reading more books. Time of the Wolf is a post-apocalyptic film about a family trying to survive after an unspecified disaster. They face betrayal, starvation, and the unraveling of civil society, all without the distraction of dragons or zombies. Just grim, raw survival. Michael Haneke, the director, isn't interested in giving you a wild CGI-filled movie. He wants you to sit in the dark, mull over your impending doom, and seriously reconsider any plans for a fun-filled future. Hardware is a future where the Earth is a scorched desert, and people live in crowded, decaying cities. The film's protagonist, a scavenger, finds robotic remains, not knowing it's a self-repairing, self-improving death machine. With murderous robots, invasive surveillance, and a heavy dose of pessimism, Hardware is not for the faint-hearted. Children of Men is set in a bleak future where women have become infertile and society is on the brink of collapse. The youngest person on Earth has just died at 18. Yet, when one woman becomes pregnant, a glimmer of hope sparks in the desolation. Gattaca takes us on a heady ride into a world where genetic engineering reigns supreme, and natural-born humans are treated as second-class citizens. Our protagonist, Vincent, Ethan Hawke, is a faith birth, born without genetic modifications, and is therefore consigned to menial labor despite his lofty aspirations. It's a story of human spirit triumphing over genetic determinism, but the glossy, sterile future presented is as welcoming as an Arctic swim. Never Let Me Go. Speaking of genetics, Never Let Me Go presents a heart-wrenching tale where children are bred solely for their organs. In a seemingly idyllic English countryside, a boarding school houses these children who are taught about their duty to society. The film is a bleak, thought-provoking exploration of our mortality. Moon is a haunting look into a future where Earth's energy crisis is solved by mining helium-3 from the moon's surface. Sam Rockwell, is nearing the end of his 3-year stint as the sole employee at a lunar station. But things start to go awry, leaving him questioning his reality and purpose. With only a chirpy robot, voiced by Kevin Spacey, for company, Moon presents a future where corporations exploit individuals to an extreme extent. Is a future of lunar solitude and corporate exploitation worth it? You tell me.